Over 3 hours later, and the kidnapping ordeal in Johor Bahru was over at 4 a.m. Madam Rita Zahara was reunited with her sister, Miss Rita Zuhaida, her 2 kids, and her maid at the police station she was at. And yet, she didn't break down.
So if I were to collapse in front of my children, they're already collapsing, it's not going to help. Right now, they need a mother who's strong, who can tell them, everything is fine already, we are safe. That is the kind of, things that they need to hear. So I have to brace myself to be stronger than everybody else. That was what's going through my mind. So even when they were all breaking down, my maid who never breaks down, my son who's a boy, doesn't break down, everybody was breaking down, but I was holding everyone together, because at the end of the day, that was what was the ultimate goal. Because I didn't believe that they are missing persons. I know at the end of my whole ordeal, I'm going to get them all back safely. Do or die, I need to get them back. I can crumble like a cookie, nobody needs to know. But if I do crumble, it's when it's extreme already.
Madam Zahara and family got back home to Singapore with the help of her 2 business partners, Ivan Yeo and Benedict Tiong, who met them at the police station and stayed with them throughout the ordeal. Ever the pillar of strength, I asked Madam Zahara if she thought her sister Miss Zuhaida handled herself just as well.
She's the baby of the family, she's the youngest. So I always encourage her, to rise up to the plate, rise up to the challenge, step up, and she did that. At that moment, she knew that the older sister is not in the car anymore. She took the challenge to be the older person and to take care of everyone in the car. Yeah, in the best way that she could. I think looking at the situation, because she was held at knife point for 4 hours, I think nobody could just handle it without shaking. Yeah, I think when you hear the story already as it is, it's very, harrowing, right? So it's such a huge ordeal, and we were very lucky to escape all that unhurt in 4 hours. Just gonna cry. Yeah. Okay.
You happy to hear your sister talk about you that way? How she's so proud of you?
Yeah.
Usually a private person, their story found them thrust into the media's gaze, and Madam Zahara thinks only good can come out of it.
Like the media pulled together can actually do something and add pressure the Malaysian government to actually crack down on the syndicate. You can actually help save more lives. A special task force has been dikerahkan, been set up that means between the 2 countries. So this bilateral thing is already ongoing, which is lovely. I mean, I really appreciate things like that, and I appreciate that it's because the pressure from all the different medias reporting it, that taking it to that level, because we have to get there to get the awareness so that they can actually do something about it. So a task force has been set up to crack down on cases like this, car theft plus kidnapping plus ransom, and so on and so forth.
Madam Zahara has said that this incident won't stop her from returning to Johor Bahru, as she has family there. And if you find yourself travelling to Johor Bahru often, she offers 2 simple pieces of advice.
Naturally, you must know what's the emergency number, because that was my first instinct. I wanted to dial 999 and I knew it wouldn't work, but what is it? And at that time, because I need to think very fast and it didn't come to me, then I said, I should have known this. I should have known what's my emergency number. I've been here so many times. How can I not know this? So you can get those numbers, emergency numbers that you can call. And then at the same time, if let's say you don't have any money, don't have any phone on you, what do you do? Who do you contact next? And where do you go? Like, it took me, because the Malaysian police say, stay where you are, stay calm, we will come and get you. So maybe in a situation like that, next time, don't even wait. Just go to the nearest police station. Then, activate from there. Yeah, so those are my simple thoughts.
The kidnappers had driven off with the car and valuables amounting to about $80,000. The New Straits Times has since reported the police have identified the suspects based on the photo fits given by Madam Zahara and family, and the Malaysian police were working on several leads.